Hey guys, I'm Mix, and it is 3 in the morning, and I should have been asleep a while ago, but, um, well, I mean, I said I wanted to try the vlog thing, and so, I'm doing what I can, doing my best, and I remember that there was a story I was gonna tell my friend, but, I haven't yet, and so, kind of, I feel like I'm gonna keep forgetting it, so I was just gonna say, I'll just make a vlog about it, basically, tell the story, because I mean, it's a story I've actually told so many times now, even though it happened relatively recently, just last year, but, the reason why I am even bringing it up is the fact that, it feels like something really similar happened very recently, very recently, and I really, really hope that it's not the case, that it is actually just something completely different, so it's like, just a big misunderstanding. But anyways, my story, so, last year I went to PAX Prime. It was my very first PAX, and it was my very first convention, and I was so excited because PAX has always been one of those things that I've always wanted to do, because like I said, I'm a huge gamer, and so the idea of going to a game convention, being able to see like up and coming games and try them out and meet people who were in the industry and everything like that, it just felt like such a dream to me. And so when I got the opportunity to go and I managed to get the tickets and everything like that, I was so excited. The only problem was that I was pretty much by myself. I only knew like a few people that were going, and I wasn't able to room with any of them because one of them, my friend from college, he was just gonna commute because we actually live like just an hour outside Seattle, if even, like it's an hour in traffic. And like I knew some other people that were going and stuff like that, and I ended up just like meeting up with them because I think they commuted in too, I don't remember. But anyways, my friend from college, like I ended up meeting up with him, and then we ended up meeting up with another of his friends, and so I met them, and I found out they were staying in the same hotel as me. They were like 4 floors down. It was awesome, and they were really cool. I ended up hanging out with them for the rest of the weekend. Like I got to meet their huge group, and like all of them, and start getting to know them, and it was great. Like I had such a great time. It was so much fun. But what ended up happening is that after that, I found out they lived like an hour away from where I live, like an hour normally. I think I was able to make the trip from where I live to where they live in like 45 minutes at the least. But anyways, I ended up like hanging out with them a lot. Like I actually drove down from my place to their place and hung out with them, and I went over rather frequently too, and like I stayed the night at their place a few times, and we'd stay up all night and just like hang out and talk and play video games, and it was so awesome. It was great, and I got to meet so many people, and ended up becoming part of this group that was just like this huge group of people. And when you end up meeting people like that, you end up meeting, finding all the relationships in the amongst everybody, and like this is the sibling of so and so, and this is the ex of so and so, and this is the current significant other of so and so, and yeah, it was a lot of people, and it was a lot to learn about other people, and it was cool. Like I got used to it and whatnot, but with that many people, you end up running into drama every so often, right? It's just the social aspect of life. It just happens, and I had no issue with it. Like I kind of just faced it head on, and did what I could. Problem was that like I'm usually the neutral party. Like I don't try and get into fights. I don't try to take sides, and I try and be supportive of whoever, right? The problem happens when I'm part of the drama. And I never wanted it to be that way. So I never considered myself very popular or anything like that, but and I always saw myself as like, you know, like more of a wallflower than anything, because I wasn't particularly pretty. Like, I never thought myself to be particularly pretty or anything like that. I was like super geeky and nerdy in school and stuff like that. I wore baggy t-shirts, and you know, I had like anime shirts, and oh my god, I was so bad in middle school. High school, I tried to be pretty. Like, I didn't try to be pretty. I like tried to be a little bit more girly. Like, I wore blouses and, you know, tried to wear like skirts and, you know, skinny jeans and cute stuff like that. But I still didn't feel like I was all that attractive or anything like that. Primarily because of the fact that, you know, like I'd have like crushes on guys and stuff like that, but nothing ever came out of it. And, you know, like I never had anybody ask me out or anything like that. Yeah, so last year after PAX and stuff like that, in about 4 months, I had more guys who either were acting like it or admitted to being attracted to me and wanting to date me than in like the past 4 years. And I'm 23 now, and last year I was 22 when this happened, and it was so much to take in. Like, it didn't all happen at once, but it was in a really short time frame, and I didn't know how exactly to deal with it. The reason why I bring it up is because I feel like because of it, I may have like screwed up some friendships, and not, you know, obviously not on purpose or anything like that, but I feel like it. Like, I really hope that's not the case, but you know, I really hope that everything is okay between everybody. But it worries me that, you know, there's that potential. Like, I didn't even do anything, I didn't even try to do anything, but just because, you know, that's how emotions work, I feel like that could have happened or was a potential for happening, that I could have potentially ruined friendships without even like doing anything. And I think that might have been also part of the problem, the fact that I didn't do anything. Like, I don't know. I don't want to name any names. I don't want to go too far into details because it's kind of personal, and I don't want to, you know, call anybody out or anything like that, especially since it's like, I don't want to start drama again. But I really hope that, you know, whatever happened then is just in the past now. Like, I haven't talked to a lot of those people that I met for a while now, and I honestly hope that everything is okay with Eunice. I don't know. It's one of those situations where it kind of feels like I used to feel like I didn't fit in anywhere, just because I was just like so. I felt like I was like not nerdy enough to hang out with the nerds, and I didn't really want to hang out with the nerds, to be honest. But I wasn't, you know, like girly or preppy enough to hang out with like the popular girls or anything like that. And I don't know, sometimes I'm really introverted, so sometimes I end up reverting back to that sort of mindset where I feel like I don't fit in anywhere, and honestly, it fucking sucks. And so that's why whenever I actually find people like these friends that I have, I try to hold on to them real tightly. And the reason why I brought up this story, like I was saying, is that I felt like something happened very recently that's very similar. So far, things have been pretty normal, like back to normal, and I really just hope it was just like a little misunderstanding and, you know, some feelings hurt, and then I had absolutely nothing to do with it. And the only reason why I think I might have anything to do with it is just the fact that somebody else mentioned it, and it freaks me out, because I don't want relationships, you know, like I don't want my friendships to be based on the fact that, you know, I hang out with a bunch of guys and I'm a girl. Like, I don't want that to be, you know, an overlaying fact. I just want it to be that, hey, I hang out with a bunch of people who share the same interests as me, and I want it to be that. Anyways, maybe I should put a warning for these late night vlogs. I should probably not do this too often because these are pretty heavy. I get the later, I guess the earlier in the morning that it gets, the more heavy stuff ends up happening, or I end up talking about, because I do this all the time with my friends in Mumble. Like, we end up talking about like super serious things, or like, you know, like deep dark secrets and shit like that. But yeah, like I said, I honestly hope that any and all current and future relationships that ever happen between me and anybody else don't get fucked up because of the fact that I'm a girl and guys end up being attracted to me for some reason. Like, I honestly don't think I'm that attractive. Okay? And if you guys think I'm attractive, thank you, I guess. But, yeah, anyways, I should probably wrap this up because that's a long fucking story. I tell the longest stories sometimes. My best friend points this shit out all the time. But, anyways, yeah, so 3 a.m., super deep stories. Yeah, so vlog number 2, I guess. Thanks for watching and listening if you guys actually watch this whole fucking thing. And yeah, I guess until next time.